I will be showing the game Dark Souls 3 as in gameplay. So you should get greeted when you start with Dark Souls 3. Beautiful screen, very dramatic. Very. So let us start. Just gotta wait for it to load. So, and I went into the wrong character, god damn it. Well, I will then exit my character and go make a new one to show you what you need to do. So you shouldn't see you with a weapon that does 400 damage. You should greet it with the screen. You should then see when you click the press any button. Wow. You should see a new game. Then when you click new game, you'll be able to create a character. Basic stuff. New game. You can make as many characters as you want. It is called, will start off with cutscene,
where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise.
So, the Unkindled, which is you in this game.
Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be Cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
As I was saying, the Unkindled, which is you. You are an undead knight in this game. Well, not really a knight. You can pick whatever you want to be. For example, I'll name my character Bagel. Very nice name. You will have to pick what you want to name your character. Obviously, you can pick your gender when you click. Age, yeah, the classes, they all have different stats. They all are different levels. They start off with different items. For example, I don't know. The Deprived starts with just nothing basically, while the Knight starts with fully geared armor and a shield and a sword, which is all very good. Mercenary is alright. And I'm going to be a Knight, because that's the basic character. Here you will be able to pick what you want. All of it is alright, but yeah. Your face presets, you don't need to care about that. It's just, well, you can make any way you want your character to look. You can make him any way you want him to be built, or his appearance and everything, but this is just gonna be to show you guys some gameplay of this game here, yes. So we start off with the Cemetery of Ash. Obviously you got shield and sword as your knight. You wake up as an undead character guy. You will see enemies that you will be able to fight. That's some murder right there. You can run around anywhere and you can check out anything, and basically the white things are like items that you can just pick up. For example, I got a Deserted Soul, which is an item that gives you a bunch of souls, which is the currency in this game. Very interesting currency, huh? Very interesting. The Estus Flask is a healing potion that you can use. And the blue Ashen Estus Flask is a potion that will heal your mana, and mana is used for magic or weapon abilities, such as, I'm gonna show it to you. When you put your weapon on your shield on your back, take out your weapon. That means two-handed weapon. This is the ability of this weapon. It's a normal sword, so its ability is a stance. That if you attack with, you do more damage. And even if you have your sword two-handed, it's already pretty strong. It does extra damage, which is very nice. Everyone likes extra damage, but you hit much slower. And you can also charge your heavy attack, which is like that, and it does more damage. Obviously more inside of the thingy, two-handed. These are bonfires. Basically you light the bonfires, and this is your spawn point. If you were to die, you would get teleported. So then you get a bonfire, you get teleported here, and you stay. The enemies shouldn't be too hard in this part. Obviously you should be able to one-shot them with a knife. They do get harder as you go on, obviously. But they're not too hard when you start off, because you can just kill them immediately. But most of the time, you should be able to kill most of the enemies in 2 hits. But it's basically your choice to kill enemies. You don't actually need to kill most of them. You could just run past them. But I would recommend killing most of the enemies, because it's helpful, you know? As you can see, that right there will be your first boss. I'm gonna go to the Firelink Shrine and the Firelink Shrine, it's a shrine for bonfire. A bonfire is one of those swords embedded into dirt or ashes. You remove the sword of this guy. This is that sword. This guy should wake up. Use it and opposite. He's pretty hard when you start the game first. You should be able to kill him. Or not. I like the second I kill him, I almost die. Basically the tactic is to just circle around and stuff. And if I die, it's just because I've never finished the game. I'm in general not that good. I could have died yet. Might as well heal because, yeah, it does quite a lot of damage at the start of the game later on. You will be able to fight him. I might fail the first one if I'm not basically what he'll be half. This does a lot of damage. So basically instantly if you're not careful. If it does a chomp, which is destined to happen at least once or twice in the battle, which is not bad. Just knock it down. And in this game you can also find, obviously, more items every time. There's items at different spots and at different spots, you know? Like, this is one of the harder spots to get to because you need to learn to jump first, obviously. Then you pick up the Titanite. Titanite is basically a gem that can help you start off with, like you can upgrade your items in the tournament. Use Titanite to upgrade your items. As you can see, when you die, you should be able to find the place where you died, your souls. Your souls aren't exactly at the start of the game. They do start, like, you do start piling them up later on. But also, another thing is, you will always do more damage to the back. As you can see, I'm getting absolutely scared. But you will always be able to do more damage to the back than you would to normally. Just, if you hit somebody in the front of their head, like in the chin, you won't do quite as much damage as you would do if you as you can see, that grab could have been very fatal. If he caught you in that grab, you would take massive damage. When he hits you with the spear, like if he does a thrusting attack instead of a normal attack, he will take massive damage. Also, he does a lot of damage if you get too close to him and back. Like, dodging basically what you can do on PlayStation. I don't know exactly for Xbox. That could have been another little attack that started, actually. It would be helpful. He does much more damage if he hits you with You should see a bonfire here that you should light. Obviously, you can rest in the bonfire. Resting refills all of your health and all of your mana and stamina, and your Estus flasks, which is the only way you can get them back, unless you drink an Estus soup, because that's the thing you'll find later on, not now, obviously. It's more of an earlier game, I think. So when you get here, you should see this guy here. You should find a cool, broken straight sword, yeah. The way to open the menus like that, obviously. The game will tell you everything. Like the game might not have a very good tutorial because it just shows you some messages on the ground. Those orange things, you should be able to click on them. It will tell you what button to click. The homeward bone will be able to teleport you to your last bonfire rest at, or the shrine bonfire, which we will now encounter. Right here, you should be able to see the shrine bonfire. Don't be afraid to jump too much, because you can jump off of that and survive, but you will take some damage. So here you embed the coiled sword that you got from the boss. And this is a shrine bonfire. This bonfire will be with you for your whole game. So yeah, remember to talk to everyone.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must to this end I am at thy side.
And basically can talk to her, which
Ashen One,
just
sovereign,
gives some different dialogue.
Very well,
But
then
you level
take
up. This is the way you level up. Here you can get like more health and more like strength and vitality. But it's good to level up, obviously.
Farewell, Ashen One.
You should be at least level 30 after you're not level 30 now, but I mean like as in I'm at a place where I'm level 70 and I still get destroyed by most monsters. She is the merchant. She will usually sell you like items like the soapstone. I will go over the soapstone soon because it's very good stone. Here you can buy armor, which is technically weaker than knight armor, but if you have a character with better armor, like worse armor I mean, then you should be able to get that. Very good. You can also sell items at her place, as you can see. For example, you can sell the fading souls, but I mean, you don't need to always sell them at her. You can just go here and then click use, and then you should use it. Yeah.
Come on, Azar, you're in
He's a
servant.
blacksmith. You can here reinforce your weapons. So you need 2 titanite shards for the starting weapon, which I have 1 of. You saw death metal thingy. The reinforced Estus flask. You should be able to find Estus shards around places. Yeah, and that basically means you get more of those potions that heal you. Estus flask.
Ah, another one. Roused. Will you not, Olgisnik? And we.
Remember to talk to everyone.
What after?
And you should exhaust your dialogue, which means talk to them a lot and as much as possible, and then they should, and if the dialogue is the same, then yeah. And these bloodstains mean people have died here, and if you die here, they probably died from falling off somewhere that I'll get into maybe one day later. But this is basically the game. You will be going over much stronger enemies and much stronger bosses. The second boss, which I won't be doing yet, you should do like, you gotta fight the second boss. The way to fight him is go under him and yeah, you damage him. Well, he can't do anything to you, which sounds very morbid. Let's not talk about it. So this was basically Dark Souls. This is only the starting part. You've got a long journey ahead of you. these are the Lords of Cinder. There's one here that you will. So you need to kill bosses, and then you will start getting those bosses called Lords of Cinder, which you will then have to place on the thrones.
Oh, that unkindled. Ah, if so.
This guy here, you will be able to kill a boss, which is called the Rotten Great Tree, I think. No, Cursed Rotten Great Wood. And basically, you will give his soul or chance poison kill give to him, and you'll be able to get the weapons of the bosses, which would be freaking awesome. Yeah.
Ah. Ashen.
Basically, you just play the game, you know? The game will tell you what to do most of the time. Actually, not most of the time, but this game is an explorable game, very explorable. And the way to write messages, when you go here, you should see this piece of paper that you click on, and then you can write ahead, or like, I don't know, happiness ahead, you know? Then other players, which they will be able to see, happiness ahead. And before I end this off, I will show you what a soapstone is, which will be helpful for the whole game, basically. When you go to the bonfire, you should click on travel for Lothric. And the soapstone, it basically, if you're embered, you'll be able to see a message on the ground, which is like white and all glowy. It's white, and you can summon a phantom, which is a person, that another player or a bot that helps you with the game. And it's only if you're embered. Embered means if you kill the boss, you should have more health, or you should eat an ember or whatever you do with it. It's like a weird looking charcoal thingy that you don't get yet. I'm sorry, just don't. You open the door, which is for some reason super heavy, but it is probably old. You go here, you clear out the enemies, question mark? Well, I know there are enemies here somewhere. You like the bonfire? You don't need to rest if you don't wanna. And now I will do the soapstone. So you go to your inventory, you see the soapstone that I bought, and you should see here, you can check your summon sign, and it says bagel, cancel summon sign, no. And players, if they were to spawn here, they could go to the summon sign and see it, and they, like other players, not here, and then they could summon you, and then you get teleported to here. And then, oh, I'm already being summoned. As you can see, you should turn as a phantom. See, I'm being summoned to another world as phantom, woohoo. Oh, COVID-19. Oh no. Okay, so I've been summoned by this guy. He is technically... So you can say hi. So you have much less Estus flasks, as you can see. Instead of 3, you have 1. What the hell? I know what this man wants. He just invited me, and I will show you guys. So, as you can see, you just help them. You help them, and you help, and you're helpful. You're a helpful boy. And now, you will get into the dragon, like, soul stones, so it's a red soul thingy, not soul stones, soap stones. And when you click on it, you'll be able to summon a mad or a dark spirit. And that's an enemy that comes to you and attacks you. It's another player, which I recommend not doing when you start off. So, yeah. And this was the end of this amazing gameplay, which I will now send to my teacher because I'm making a funny haha presentation. So, yeah.